Yeah.
Because with my eyes, there was nothing really that special about Kobe.
I've never seen anybody that prepared. He was 17 years old and was ready to play NBA basketball. That's pretty amazing.
His eyes, yo. His eyes he was so intent. He was savage at this.
A new story about what truly made Kobe Bryant great has just come out, and it changes everything people think they know. This isn't coming from fans or sports media. It comes from someone who was there every single day for 2 decades, watching the work, the pain, and the obsession up close. Gary Vitti, the Lakers' longtime head athletic trainer who worked with the team for over 30 years, recently shared a powerful insight on Byron Scott's Fast Break podcast. What he said stopped people in their tracks. According to Vitti, Kobe's greatness didn't come from rare genetics or natural superpowers. There was no secret gift he was born with. The famous Mamba mentality wasn't something Kobe inherited, it was something he built. Kobe wasn't blessed. He was made.
Yeah. Because with my eyes, there was nothing really that special about Kobe. Why does he have 5 rings? And other guys that were infinitely more gifted don't have any.
Vitti didn't sugarcoat anything. He said Kobe Bryant wasn't physically special at all. No huge body. No lightning speed. No jaw-dropping vertical leap. The same trainer who worked every day with legends like Kareem, Magic, and Shaq looked at Kobe and saw a player who was simply average by NBA standards. Kobe was smaller than most stars. Slower than players like Tracy McGrady. And far behind many of them when it came to natural talent. Yet somehow, this ordinary athlete ended his career with 5 championships while players with far more gifts walked away with nothing. So how did that happen? That's where the story turns intense. According to Vitti, Kobe's edge came from a level of mental training unlike anything he had ever seen. We're talking about Navy SEAL-level discipline, extreme self-testing, and an unusual fixation on horror movies that pushed Kobe's mind into uncomfortable territory. This wasn't motivation or hype. It was Kobe waging mental war on himself. Vitti said Kobe operated at a level of mental extremism he had never witnessed before, not once in over 30 years of working with elite athletes. That mindset, not talent, is what separated Kobe from everyone else in the locker room. After hearing what Vitti revealed across 2 podcast episodes last November, the truth becomes impossible to ignore. Kobe's greatness had nothing to do with natural gifts. It came from obsession, discipline, and a carefully controlled form of madness. But before digging deeper into that mindset, it's important to understand who Gary Vitti really is, and why his words carry so much weight. Vitti wasn't a temporary trainer passing through. He worked for the Lakers from October 1984 until April 2016, without interruption. That made him the longest-serving head athletic trainer in NBA history when he retired. He earned a master's degree in sports medicine from the University of Utah and was personally recruited by Pat Riley before even finishing his PhD. Over his career, he was part of 8 championships, 12 finals appearances, worked under 13 head coaches, and was named NBA Trainer of the Year in 1991. Lakers history ran through his hands. So when Gary Vitti talks about Kobe Bryant, it's not opinion or guesswork. It's first-hand truth. Over 3 decades, Vitti treated legends like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kobe through every injury, setback, and championship run. But his relationship with Kobe stood apart from all the rest.
Everybody that looks at Kobe looks at him as this talented, unbelievable, one of the greatest basketball players that has ever lived. And I get that. But if you look at Kobe through my eyes, okay, you don't actually see that. Little known fact, he told me that he got waterboarded. So they put like a towel over they lay you down, they tie you down.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Pour water like you're drowning.
Right.
Yeah. He let them do that to him. Who does
so his
that?
choice. By choice, he let him.
By choice.
No.
Okay.
They first crossed paths at Kobe's very first NBA training camp in Hawaii in 1996. Kobe was still a teenager then, trying to find his place in the league. From that moment forward, Vitti didn't just witness a player improve, he watched a kid slowly turn into a legend. They spent 20 straight seasons side by side, and fittingly, they both stepped away in the same final year. Kobe once said that felt pretty sweet, and that alone speaks volumes. So when Vitti talks about Kobe Bryant, it's not nostalgia or hype. It's authority earned through time, trust, and daily proximity. He saw everything. Every day. For decades. That's why what Vitti said on Byron Scott's Fast Break podcast hit so hard. He openly admitted that after working with Kobe for 20 years, he never saw freakish talent. That sounds shocking at first, until you hear the full explanation. Kobe didn't have a 42-inch vertical. He wasn't unusually big. He wasn't blazing fast by NBA standards. Then Vitti dropped the line that changed the room. Players with more natural talent than Kobe finished their careers without a single championship, while Kobe won 5. So Vitti asked the question most people avoid. What was the difference? And no, it wasn't a secret workout routine, a miracle diet, or even the famous 4 a.m. gym sessions. It went much deeper, into territory that makes most people uncomfortable. Vitti revealed that Kobe once voluntarily put himself through an extreme stress test with Navy SEALs. No one forced him. It wasn't for publicity. Kobe simply wanted to experience pressure at its highest level and study how his mind reacted when things became overwhelming. While other NBA players were relaxing, gaming, or enjoying the usual lifestyle, Kobe was deliberately pushing his mental limits just to see where they might break. That's not normal ambition. That's psychological self-testing on a whole different level. And it didn't stop there. In 2005, Kobe walked up to Vitti holding a DVD of the horror film Saw 2. If you've seen it, you know it's not easy to watch. The movie includes scenes built around intense time pressure and impossible choices. Kobe wasn't watching for entertainment. He was studying panic, stress, and decision-making under extreme pressure. That's when Vitti realized something important. Kobe wasn't chasing comfort or relying on talent. He was trying to master his own mind. When you slow it down, it's unsettling. Kobe watched scenes designed to make people uncomfortable, scenes most viewers turn away from. And instead of reacting with fear or disgust, he treated them like a test. Not for shock value, as preparation. According to Vitti, Kobe truly believed that if the moment demanded it, he could push his body beyond limits most people wouldn't even consider possible. Coming from Vitti, that's not exaggeration. It's a professional judgment from someone who spent 20 years watching Kobe perform under real pressure, not fictional ones. Most people watch horror movies to feel something briefly and move on. Kobe watched them as training, preparation for chaos, stress, and impossible situations. That gap in thinking is what separated him from everyone else. And this wasn't just strange behavior off the court. Vitti saw this exact mindset show up during injuries that should have ended entire seasons. He didn't just witness it, he has proof.
And he comes running back to my seat. And he gets to me, goes, I could do it. I know I could do it. And he handed it to me and he walked away. Well, I popped the DVD in and I'm watching this sick ass movie, right? To hand this to me and look me straight in the eye and tell me that he could do it. And you want to know what?
You believed it.
I believe him.
Yeah.
He was really, Kobe's an extremely intelligent guy. Extremely intelligent guy. Everything about him was calculated, almost choreographed. Okay. Before he went out there, because he learned from not only his mistakes of